Madonna, 66, Madonna's new boyfriend, 28, and he's cute. They never talk when Madonna moves on. That NDA, man. So there's that. And then there's like, here I'd like an hour of your time and I have a hotel room. And yeah, here. So I just want some more clarification from Sai, but I love how she just tells us she was a sugar baby. Love that. We sure Sai isn't the true New Yorker here. She is. Now, I mean, later in the season, we see, Uba is like comparing herself to Giselle and Naomi, and she has a fight with Brent. So, look, that's where we are with Rony. Did anything really happen? We're going to talk more, guys. Let's not panic that the episode is over. Not really, not really. Does anyone, and I'm really asking, there's no slant, there's no slight. I'm not trying to be negative. Did anyone love this episode of Rony? Because a lot of you agreed that you loved the first premiere of Salt Lake. Did anyone love this episode of Rony? I did not love it. Okay. It is a definite pass for me. I love my Sai and I love my Aaron, and I am trying to keep an open mind on this season. And I'm looking here online. Someone says, when Bravo teases the finale during the season premiere, it's going to be good. Rony looks fire. Wow. I mean, and someone else said something great earlier. So maybe the joke here is on me. I mean, maybe the joke is on me. By the way, yeah, I'm just looking. A lot of people, Jessel on the subway. I don't know. People, did you guys like this? Because I'm just looking at the comments just to see if sometimes I'm off and I'm in a like world of my own. It seems that that's where I am at the moment. Doesn't seem that people didn't like it that much. Okay. Salt Lake, what did you guys think of Salt Lake? Like I said, the best thing to me was Mary making that Jeffrey Dahmer comment. Before we move on to Miss Judge, the Salt Lake taglines are here. Let's talk about them quickly. We'll give a review. Angie Katsanevis, you may have been in a sorority, but I'm Greek for life, baby. I give that like a 4. I mean, she's Greek. That's her thing. I get it. I give it like a 4. Lisa Barlow, tequila is my livelihood and my lifestyle is always top shelf. I give that a 5. Mary, God is my shepherd and you all look like sheep. That's kind of funny. I give that like a 8. Meredith, I'm known for my tub and this year I'm bathing in my glory. All right, I give that like a 6.5. Whitney, on my healing journey, I always travel first class. There is something online that Nene had a very similar tagline. So people are saying Whitney stole her tagline from Nene. Try producer stole her tagline from Nene because that's how it works. On my healing journey, I always travel first class. I mean, I don't know. I give this like a 2. Heather, don't play me. I've got the receipts, proof, and the screenshots. 9.5. I love it. That is her most iconic line ever. Don't play me. I've got the receipts, proof, and screenshots. And Bronwyn says the only muted thing you'll find in my wardrobe is my black card. I give it like a 5. I love that. By the way, Christian Siriano, our little Christian Siriano, all grown up, was on Watch What Happens. Andy asked him if he worked if he had any housewife clients. And he's like, I'm sure I have. He had to think. He said, they're not on my radar because they don't pay. And then the audience had a reaction. He said, no, really, they don't pay. Well, I mean, honestly and truly, he's right. They don't pay. Remember how I told you, I'm telling you, I have been out for drinks, dinner, whatever with housewives. You name the housewives, I have been out with them. I don't mean at BravoCon. I don't mean this. I mean off air, off season. I have been out with housewives. And Christian Siriano, I've said it on here before. They don't pay. They don't pay. They just want everyone else to pay. And although I am still waiting for my American Express gift cards from Marge because everybody says she gives gift cards. Well, she hasn't given any to me, and I'm waiting for my gift card from Marge. Maybe this will earn me a gift card from Marge. Ain't no love lost with that woman and me. But when I used to hang out with her, I have to say, she, off the top of my head, is the one exception that comes to my mind. She pays. Margaret would pay for dinners and she would treat everybody in the group that was there. So, I mean, I call it like it is. There's nothing personal. I gave Vicki props the other day for what she said about possibly the future with Tamra and Bravo. When someone says something I agree with, whether I like them or not, I guess so. I mean, Margaret is the one exception I can think of off the top of my head where I've been out with them and she pays, which none of them do. So I love our. Oh, but my point is, what the fuck is my point? Christian Siriano said that, they're not on his list and they don't pay, but Bronwyn from Salt Lake has been a client of his forever, and she pays, and it's expensive, and it's all couture. So I'm telling you, a hedge fund, this husband of hers, he was a hedge fund guy in New York. And let me tell you something. I mean, Angie's house it's on sale for 4.5 million. I mean, that house in the Hamptons. Now, again, I don't really know the square footage, but that house in like East Hampton would probably be like, I don't know, 15 to maybe 18. I gotta look at the square footage, but I would say like 12 to 15. Now, if you put that house on the water in Bridgehampton or East Hampton, that could be like a 20 something million dollar house. It's 4.5. So my point is, you do a hedge fund in New York and live in Salt Lake where that's like a home run. So, but she's buying couture Christian Siriano and she pays, he says, and she orders a lot. So love that. I like her. I like I like I like I like all of that. I like her stuff. I like her style. So not her home style, but her style of dressing is fine with me. So now listen, let's talk about Tamara for a minute. Now on Tuesday afternoon this past week, what was the date? On Tuesday, October 1st in the afternoon, I did a show, a quick hit. So if everyone wants to listen, you can go and listen to that just because we highlight all this. We don't need to go over it again. But I did a show and it was titled Kelly Dodd Threatens to Sue Tamara with Vicki and Gretchen as Teresa Giudice. So Kelly Dodd threatens to sue Tamara with Vicki and Gretchen as Teresa Giudice, Jill Zarin, and Jim Bellino show support. Go and listen to that. We do a great background over Tamara's statements, her apologies,